my name is Tracy Glider, and I am going to be presenting the use of visual cues to teach the process of long division. Now, the way in which I do this is I use not only the function, the mathematical function, but I try and what I have done is I have associated it with the family tradition, the family setup of the tradition using dad, mom, sister, and brother to teach the four-step process of long division. As you can see over here, I have made visual cues. Step number 1 is going to be divide as it relates to dad, so that the children can associate the D in dad with the D in divide. The next process, step number 2, would be mom. Mom is also associated with the first letter in mom as it relates to the M in multiply. The third step is the sister as it relates to the S in subtract. And the fourth step is the brother, which is related to the B in brother to the brother or to the B in bring down. And this is how it works. So I take these visuals and I teach them to the kids. I not only introduce word association by the divide and dad or the multiply and mom, but I also have the kids do kinesthetic things to remember the process so that they can associate with either body functions, body movement, or visual cues. Now, in this process, I teach this hand movements in order to associate with the same thing if they forget the process. So divide would be to take your hands and divide. The next one is mother multiply, which would be when I say mother, they would do multiply, cross their hands in front of them. The next one would be sister subtract, and we do this, we grab and we take away, which is sister subtract. And then brother bring down is just reaching up and grabbing a hold of something and bringing it down. Pause it. Okay, so in this process, this is how we would work this. I would tell them that we need to do the first process, which is how many times does 3 go into 6? Well, in order to do that, they may need a little more help. So we go over to step 1, to the divide process. How many times? We've got 3 groups, 1, 2, 3, and we've got the number 6 that needs to go into those 3 groups. So we come back over here and we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many is in each group? The children should be able to tell you 2 is in each group. Thus putting the 2 above the 6. And then we go to the second process, which is mom multiply. Now on mom multiply, we take the 2 times the 3 and we should get 6. However, if they need more help, we go over to the process of repeated addition. So we put these back in here, 2 in each group, and we add them together. 2, 4, 6. We got 6? Great. So 2 times 6, or 2 times 3 is 6. Oops, you know what? Let me get a better marker. 2 times 3 is 6. Now we go to the third step, which is the sister subtract. Using the subtraction sign, we draw the line. We subtract 6 from 6, and we should get 0. This goes to the fourth step, which is brother bring down. We need to take this number, and we need to bring it down here. And then we repeat the process. We go back to the divide, and we now have 3. So we count up to 3 groups, 1 in each group, which means 1 takes to divide, then 1 times 3 is 3. Go to step number 3, which is sister subtract again. 3 minus 3 is 0. And we go back up here to step number 4 for brother bring down. And we bring down the 9. And then we repeat the process again. We have 3 groups. We have a total of 9 that needs to go into these groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Leaving us with how many in each group? 3 in each group. We go back over to our division problem. We put the 3 above the 9. 9, go to step number 2. 3 times 3 is 9. Go to step number 3, which is sister subtract. 9 minus 9 is 0. And there you have it. Your answer is 213. And that is how you use visual cues in order to teach long division, or this is how I do it. So the process would be wrapping it up using visual cues to word identification for a mathematical function to something that's real to these children will help them remember the process. So if somebody were to say, how do you do long division? They would be able to say, if they forgot, they could say dad, mom, sister, brother, and that would trigger divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. And that's